Hi everyone, and welcome to a very special Who Would Win. So like I said a little while ago, just to re-emphasize, this is actually not the main Who Would Win of the week. I'm going to have another Who Would Win up on my usual day, Wednesday. But what I decided to do to compensate for me just not deciding not to do with the Who Would Wins for, or the What Ifs for a while, is every other week I'll have extra Who Would Win up on Monday. Where's my list? There we are. So this one came to me from a buddy of mine a while back. He's the one who suggested Daredevil versus Riddick at one point. And this one is Bane versus Riddick. And I can't remember, I actually have Facebook up right now. I could, in theory, in fact, yeah, let me explain, let me see his reasoning for choosing this one. Just one sec. Okay. So his reasoning for Bane versus Riddick was okay, alright, yeah. And okay, yeah, Riddick's Bane are both similar, and each other's strengths and weaknesses similar. Plus, maybe the most evenly matched if you know the character's good enough. And yeah, Riddick could be looking for Bane's bounty, yada yada. Now I don't quite get where he got that idea. Riddick could be looking for Bane's bounty. It would be the other way around, if anything. But that's not the scenario I painted out for this. But anyway, let's go over the combatants. And I got a little later point here to be like, ooh, wow, I'm not gonna. Whoa, that's. I'm actually not gonna do that in the case it might damage my camera. So yeah, let's not do that again. But so Riddick is, I've already gone over Riddick once before, but Riddick is fury in nature, which basically is human but with a few different biological features. I think, if I were to guess, Furians are a bit more physically resilient, plus they got the Furian energy thing, but I'm going to tell you right now, that's not going to really playing a factor in here, and I know you could be like, oh, but that's not fair, we're giving Bane all his, you gotta give Riddick all his. No, I don't. I don't have to give everyone. That was a very circumstantial thing that happened there. That's more or less, that was a very in-the-moment thing. It's not some ability he has on call. But he had a rough childhood. He was has a military background. He was, I mean, for God's sake, he was born with his umbilical cord wrapped around born. He was nearly strangled to death with his own cord, for God's sake. But he's a survivor. He has survived the military. He survived multiple merc encounters and killed most of them. He survived an alien planet. He survived necromongers. He survived again on an alien planet. Even after his weapon was completely gone or completely axed off, he took a stab to the gut, cauterized his own wound, kept fighting multiple serpent monster things. So he is a survivor. To get out of being tied more or less to a because his hands were bound, and to reach an arc welder to get off the or a selling charge to melt his manacles, he dislocated his shoulder. From what I understand, I own all the Riddick movies. I actually really enjoy the Riddick movies. And Pitch Black is actually legitimately good, I think. And Riddick, I think, is actually legitimately good. Sans some of the CG backgrounds. Chronicles of Riddick, the theatrical cut is just kind of meh. It's all right. The unrated cut is actually a decent flick. And then the Dark Fury is a pretty fun animated movie. So I like the Riddick movies. But yeah, apparently Vin Diesel actually did not all of that, but he did a decent part of that, popping his shoulders out of their sockets and then, then relocate. I'm like, oh man, but he's got a severely high pain tolerance. But his eyes have surgically shined so he can see in the dark. He sees in like a type of purple, light. He sees in like a UV spectrum now, so he can see in the dark, pitch blackness, hence the title of the movie. But it makes him extremely photosensitive. He has nigh superhuman strength. He's like near peak human in physicality. He's strong even for a normal guy because of his Furian DNA. High durability. He's got quick recovery time too. Like, again, the high pain tolerance gives him an edge in terms of recovery time for a lot of this stuff. His fighting style is a mix of Krav Maga, Hapkido, which I believe deals with like knives, Eskrima, which is like fighting stick, and he's got some jutsu ability too, and it's the ability to just be cat-like and stealthy. He has extremely strong will, very hard to break this man. You almost never break this man. He's deadly with any weapon. He can make a shiv out of anything, be it a knife, a stick, a cup, or a key. The man could kill you with it. He specializes with blades, and in this scenario, we'll give him a shiv and those, I think they're pronounced like Olak blades. Basically, those curved blades he had in Chronicles already. We'll give him those. And he's highly adaptable and quite intelligent. Now, with Bane, Bane was born in a prison. His overall height can vary depending on his venom intake, but generally speaking, he's like in the upper 6 foot range and weighs roughly in the 250 pound range on average. Physically, he's pretty peaked just for his normal form. He's slightly stronger than Batman just in normal in his base form, and you're talking about a Batman who is so in shape that he actually ranks only slightly above PQ. If I talked about Riddick being nigh superhuman, Batman is nigh superhuman in terms of its physicality. He is just slightly above peak human, and Bane therefore is slightly superhuman for his physical strength. Plus, he's surprisingly fast for his size. He's durable he can take a lot of hits. He's strong enough to dent and deform an iron door without, I think, the venom in him. With the venom, he's capable of lifting between one, and this is base form, by the way. He can lift up to 1.5 tons, break Killer Croc's bones, snap steel cables. He's relatively less, highly durable. He has a near perfect memory. He's an escape artist too. Expert in most forms of hand-to-hand combat, able to fight on par with someone like Batman and Ra's al Ghul. I don't think he ever fought Deathstroke, but that'd be a cool fight to see. With his venom, he is strong enough to lift 3 to 4 tons. Between 3 and 4 tons, meaning, now he's into superhuman range. Now, granted, when you think of superhuman strengths, he's nowhere near like Martian Manhunter, Superman level. Hell, not even things like I'm trying to think of some other like Green Lantern, but that's a different scenario. Point being, he's superhuman in terms of most. He gives like the lower level guys like Batman, Green Arrow, stuff like that. He gives them a run for their money in terms of the physicality. He can max out his limit on his venom, but it will hurt him. So he can it's not something he likes to do, maxing out his venom limit. He's got enhanced speed and reflexes despite his size. Highly durable, withstands small arms, fire, low-level explosions. He's even got a super healing factor that goes with it. Now, that being said, he's still human. He can be defeated. And if he's pumped up with his venom, you cut his venom line, he's got no access to his venom, and he's going to be temporarily weakened. Now, obviously, by the way, we're using Bane with the venom because in the comics, I believe, normally... Now, I don't know what's happened with the Rebirth, because they went with the New 52, which is now moved over to Rebirth. I don't know if he's gone back to the Venom in Rebirth. You'll have to let me know on that, if they've shown him recently in Rebirth. But he's actually clean of the Venom from last I knew in the comics. But for the sake of this fight, obviously we're going to get into the Venom. So how does this fight break down? Well, it doesn't break down where one of them's looking for the bounty of the other. I don't see that happening. So sorry, Kevin, for the suggestion. The way I see it is that Riddick, being on Earth, goes to jail. He's sent to a prison. Now, obviously, this is a Earth-level prison, so it's... And we never actually saw Earth in the Chronicle and the Riddick series, so we don't know what Earth's like. But let's say, for sake of sake, Earth. And he's sent to a prison. And it just happens to be, I can't remember the actual name of the prison Bane was born in, but Bane's prison, where he just happens to be there at this time. And he's the guy in charge. And first off, he's just kind of examining Riddick. Then, some of his guys start to fuck with Riddick, and Riddick kills them like Riddick does. So now it's like Bane's confronting him, like, you killed my... It's like, well, I'm actually going to go with it. You killed my man. I could use a man of your talents. It's like, yes, I bow to no man. I don't work for no one but me. Ah, well, that's a shame. You either work for me or you die. So the fight commences. Now, from a physical standpoint, in just base form, these guys are... I'm going to say that in terms of actual strength and skill, I actually say, like, your actual strength and skill. I think Bane has the edge over Riddick in terms of his actual hand-to-hand combat skill and his strength. Whereas Riddick, I think, has a durability, pain tolerance, and agility advantage over Bane. Both of these guys are ruthless too. So the ruthless or ruthlicality, whatever you want to call it, ruthlessness, they're both on even playing fields. But it's going to be them trading blows for all. They're both going to get hits on each other. They're both going to, maybe at one point Bane's going to just maybe get Riddick's arm. Riddick's able to, because by the way, that whole getting someone's arm like that from the back, that's not inescapable. If you know how to angle your body right, you can get out of that. And I would believe Riddick would be one of those guys. So eventually it's going to get to the point where maybe Bane's going to snap Riddick's arm. Riddick's able to position himself, get a knife, and slash Bane. So now he's got his weapons. He pulls out his other one, curved blades. And I was like, Bane. I was like, your skills are impressive, Mr. Riddick. But you don't, I just got one thing to lunch. But you don't know why they call me Bane. After I break you, and then it's just bam punch, just here. Now you got this monster. Now Riddick's guy's way bigger than him, way stronger than him. But that being said, most of them aren't as intelligent or as lethal as Bane is. Like the freaking monsters on the Pitch Black world, where he literally kills one of them. The thing's a creature. It's got the mentality of an animal. So now now he sees now Riddick's just like, oh, it's like fuck. So now maybe he takes a couple hits and just maybe slads him, even maybe gets a cut on, but now because of Bane's durability, maybe only less lightly cuts him, so he's got a little bit Bane just, if you could see Bane's face in the mask, he'd just be giving a smirk and then just boom, smashes Riddick to there. It's like, oh! Now he just comes, smashes into the wall, breaks the wall, bam! And it's like Riddick sees the light fixture, so he cuts the lights, it goes dark, and then of course it's like, you think the shadows of your ally. But you merely adopted the dark. I was born into it, molded by it. I didn't see the light of day until I was a grown man, and then Riddick's right next to him. By then it was nothing but blinding, and it just grabs him by the throat and starts slamming his ass down, throwing him against the wall. Now Riddick is fucked up, but he can keep moving. He's Riddick. He's durable as hell. He's survived a lot, so he's keep moving. But now Bane's pressing on him. He's got to try maybe getting pressure points, or, well, I don't know if he knows pressure points, but maybe try to go for weak spots, maybe try stabbing him. Again, the blade doesn't go in very deep because Bane is just so jacked that his muscles are almost like armor at this point. So it's just, and then it's like, listen, no, I could let you live. I could let you live if you just submit this defeat. If you will just say my name, or I can break you. So what will it be? Say it. Say it! And then you just go from Bane from the animated series. Say my name! Never. And then it's like, I will break you. And it's about to break him. Riddick sees the tube, sees it. So he gets his blade, just slashes the tube. No! And then he starts decreasing in size. Riddick just, and then just delivers the blade right into Bane's head. So, and trust me, I had to think how this fight went on. By a margin, 55% to 45%, in my opinion, Riddick will take it because Bane has an exploitable weakness that Riddick can capitalize on, and Riddick would. But it's a close. Bane is more than capable of just breaking Riddick in two. Riddick's durable, but Bane, when he's jacked up, let's be clear. If Batman can survive Bane being jacked up when he's in good shape, then Riddick can probably too. Riddick's not afraid to kill someone either, so there's that too. Well, Batman's not afraid, just doesn't do it. Point being, though, it's a tight one. Like, there's an easy scenario where you see Bane just either just cracks his throat, or Riddick can't reach the Venom line, and there's where Bane just snaps him in half and kills him. So there's a very, very realistic scenario where that happens, but I say Riddick will take it just barely. Again, 55% to 45% in favor of Riddick. So that's my thoughts on that, who will win. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Excuse me. If you have ideas for who would win, Star Wars, superheroes, what ifs too. What ifs, magic videos, anything I do on the channel, please put it in the comments below. Let me know. I'll get to it at some point. I will be back at some point. I'll be back I'll be back on Wednesday with who would win. I haven't figured out which one's going to be yet for that one. I'm still writing ones down. Because what I'm doing essentially is I'm going over everyone who's giving me suggestions, and some people have given me multiple suggestions per person. So I'm basically just going one for each at the moment, and then just to give me some room and time and all of that, and have a couple written down for the future. So I haven't figured out which one of the ones I've written down so far I'm going to get to yet, but I'll let you know by tomorrow, assuming I do a video tomorrow. I know I haven't been doing a lot of the trailer reviews, though I kind of want, like the Guardians of the Galaxy one I didn't do, was a short one. I didn't do a Wonder Woman trailer review. I was working all week last week, so I just didn't get to it. I will try to keep up on the trailer reviews and anything movie news wise that's prevalent enough or something I want to talk about. But anyway, there will be a review for Beauty and the Beast. I don't know when exactly. I know it'll be Thursday. I just don't know what showing I'm catching. But until then, yeah. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you folks